My dear students, welcome back to your chapter 5 surface chemistry. This video lesson is about the preparation of the colloids. The following methods can be used to prepare the colloids: chemical methods, electric disintegration or the Bradgey's electric arc method, peptidization method. The first one is about the chemical methods. In that, oxidation method, reduction method, decomposition method and hydrolysis method. You all know the oxidation means addition of oxygen and removal of hydrogen is called oxidation. For example, colloidal solution of sulfur can be prepared by oxidizing an aqueous solution of H2S with a suitable oxidizing agent such as bromine water. Bromine water is an oxidizing agent. It will get oxidizes H2S to the sulfur. Br2 may to react with the H2S, it will give the 2HBr and the sulfur. Here H2 gas is get converted into sulfur. Here the formation of the colloidal solution of the sulfur. Next again H2S is made to react with the sulfur dioxide. It will produce the water and the sulfur. Here the colloidal solution of sulfur can be formed from the H2S will get reduced to the sulfur. Second method is reduction method. Here the process of addition of hydrogen and removal of oxygen is called as reduction. For example, gold salt can be obtained by reducing the dilute solution of gold with a stannous chloride. Here the gold chloride treated with the stannous chloride, the excess amount of the chlorine from the Au that can be absorbed by the SnCl to stannous chloride, the remaining gold salt can be formed. The gold salt AuCl3 get reduced to the Au here. Yet SnCl2 that can act as a reducing agent. It will reduce the AuCl3 to the Au here. Then the hydrolysis process. It is a breakdown of the water. Here this is not a H2S. In the reaction FeCl3 plus 3H2O, it gives rise to FeOH thrice plus 3HCl. Here the breakdown of the water molecules in FeCl3, the Cl3 and H 3H2 will combine, means the 3H and the 3Cl combine to produce a byproduct as a 3HCl. Remaining Fe made to react with the water. This is not sulfur, H2O is there. 3 OH groups, then it will give the FeOH thrice. Ferric hydroxide, that is the source of ferric hydroxide and the aluminum hydroxide that can be prepared by boiling the aqueous solution of the corresponding chlorides. FeCl3 is on hydrolysis with the water, it will get converted into the iron hydroxide or the Fe ferric hydroxide. If aluminum chloride is treated with the water, it will give the aluminum hydroxide. Here the hydrolysis of FeCl3 to the FeOH thrice. Then double decomposition process. The salts of inorganic soluble salts such as arsenic sulfide, silver halide, etc. may be prepared by using the double decomposition reactions. For example, arsenic sulfide salt can be prepared by passing the H2S gas through a dilute aqueous solution of arsenic oxide. The arsenic oxide treated with the H2S, it will give arsenic sulfide. Then the liberation of the 3H2O. Here only the product side is As2S3 is there. The arsenic sulfide is As2S3 that can be prepared by passing the H2S gas through a dilute aqueous solution of arsenic oxide. If the arsenic oxide is As2O3 treated with the 3H2S, it will give As2S3. Please make it correction. This is a As2S3. Then byproduct as a 3H2O, because here the decomposition process takes place, the exchange of the ion takes place, the water content present in this will get decomposed to, it will get dehydrate. So this is the chemical methods for the preparation of colloids. By this we prepare the gold salt, sulfur salt and the arsenic sulfide salts. Second method for the preparation of the colloid is by electrical disintegration method or by the electrical dispersion method, or it is also called the Bradgey's electric arc method. See here, by seeing this diagram, here the big container that contains the ice baths, then ice cubes, this consisting of the ice cubes, then the little bowl that can be made up of the little can that can be made up of the dispersion medium as a water. Then whenever we are place the electrodes of the two, which one we want to prepare the soles. For example, by this method we used to prepare the soles of the platinum, silver, copper or the gold. If we want to prepare the gold, means we will take the gold electrodes. The two gold electrodes connected between the two end of the batteries. One end of the battery is connected to the positive terminal, other end is connected to the negative terminals. These two are the metal electrodes, that is a gold metal electrodes. Then in between these two, whenever by applying the electric current, then the electric current produces the electric arc between the two electrodes. That electric arc will produces the huge amount of the heat. That huge amount of heat is produced by this. Then it will condense with help of the water present in the ice bath. The process of condensation takes place. Then this liquid form will be formed to the solid sole. Here the formation of the solid will be converted into the liquid form, that will form a liquid sole. The sole of the gold can be formed. Here this method the silver, copper, gold can be prepared. The metal whose sole is to be prepared is made as a 2 electron. Which metals we want to prepare, that will be choose in between these 2 electrons, which immersed in the dispersion medium such as water here. Then the dispersion medium is kept cooled by the ice bath or ice. An electric arc is stuck between the electrodes. So the tremendous heat generated by this method, it will give the colloidal solution. Colloidal solution of gold, copper, silver or the platinum. Whichever we use the electrode, that one it will produce. The colloidal solution prepared is stabilized by adding a small amount of the KOH to it. By stabilizing the sole of this, they will add the electrolyte. That electrolyte here, that is a KOH. By using the flowchart, the electric arc method or the Bradgey's arc method, this method is suitable for the metals silver, gold. Here the 2 electrodes is dipped in the cold water or ice water. Then the electric arc is formed between the 2 electrodes. Then tremendous amount of heat energy released or high heat releases. That metal vaporizes by the ice bath, that will undergo the condensation process. Then it will form the colloidal particles. To stabilize these colloidal particles or colloidal sole, they add the electrolyte as a KOH. Then the stability of the dispersion can be formed, that is called the colloids. See this tank containing the water, electric arc stuck between the 2 electrodes. These 2 end is connected to the battery. One is anode and another one is cathode part. It will produce the electric arc. Electric arc will generate the tremendous amount of heat. This heat will be condenses with the ice cold water. Then it will produce the soles of the suitable electrodes. Bipeptization method. Third preparation method is peptization method. Peptization method means the process of converting a freshly prepared precipitate into colloidal form by addition of a suitable electrolyte is called peptization method. Means the process here, the conversion of precipitate into the colloidal solution by adding what? By adding the electrolyte, called the peptization. The cause of peptization is adsorption of the ions of the electrolyte by the particles of the precipitate. The electrolyte used for this purpose is called the peptizing agent or the stabilizing agent. The important peptizing agents are sugar, gum, gelatin, electrolyte. Example here, iron hydroxide, the common ion is Fe3 plus ion. It will going to stick on the surface of the colloidal. That colloidal particles Fe3 plus will going to stick on surfaces. It forms the